October 7th, 2012. Yeah, sun's out. So the weather's gonna be colder. Actually, last night it was, guess like 27 degrees outside, not counting wind chill. So yeah, it's pretty nippy out. You have to wear a jacket or a heavy coat depending on what part of the day you go out. And definitely have to wear some blankets or put some blankets on your bed, a lot heavier blankets. I actually have let's see how many, 2 or 3 blankets and then 1 comforter to keep me nice and toasty warm. I don't know if you saw my video. I did a little video kind of overview or whatever you want to call it of my bedroom, which is down in the basement, which actually for the longest time I actually wanted to have a room down in the basement. And when I lived over in Oregon, I had a choice of 2 bedrooms. One of them was bigger, but at the time there were 5 people in the house, and it was my grandparents and my aunt and uncle, and my aunt actually took over that room that I chose. I actually got first dibs on what room I wanted, and she took it, and I was like, what the heck? You know, I chose that room. You know, this was a long time ago, back in like middle school or something like that, when we first moved like there, over 10 years ago. And I've been in that house over in Oregon since middle school, beginning of middle school. And I actually moved around a lot in Oregon. There's a few places I lived for not very long, actually. Like I said, we moved around a few places. And when we lived, it was, the house I'm talking about is near Portland. We actually lived in a suburb of almost 90,000 people. And I ended up getting this small room. And actually, when you first go into the room, there's this corner that sticks out. So you go into the door, and then there's this corner on your left, and that is actually the closet. And the room isn't that big. It's not really big at all. It's really small, especially when you put a big bed in there, which I believe I had a queen sized bed, because I guess I like to move around in my bed. I don't like to just stay in one spot. I like to move around a lot. And you get a sprawl out. You actually get a, spread out. Spread your legs out and your arms out, and yeah, it's pretty nice. But like once I got my bed in there, the room was even smaller because I had to put all my stuff in there. I actually shoved a lot of stuff into my closet. I didn't even use my closet for clothes. I didn't take clothes out of there. I actually had a dresser, a really nice dresser that's been in the family for quite some time. And then I had this kind of like shelf, like a bookshelf, which I used as a DVD shelf or a video game shelf. I just put my DVDs and my video games. And yeah, it's actually really, really nice. One of my friends actually made it for me because he likes to make stuff. He actually does videos for his cars and whatnot. He likes to fix it up, tune it up. There's a lot of random videos in between each video like that, and he's actually a pretty cool guy. He made some speakers or whatever for the school. Some really nice speakers, like made out of wood, just kind of like a casing, and then you put the actual speaker, in there, and they're actually pretty nice. He made a shelf for my friend Devin, which I remember I made a video, and I put a link in his description for my first vlog. He actually did a shout out for me, and so I put a link in the description for him, so he got a shout out. But anyways, he made a bookshelf, a couple of them I think, or just one. Not really sure, but he made a shelf for Devin, and that one's pretty nice. It's really, really nice. But mine is really, really nice. It's really sturdy. He actually did this paint job on there that makes it look really old and aged. And there's an actual on one edge actually is kind of chipped, or looks like something broke it off or something like that, like something hit it and broke off the edge, which gives it a real nice aged look, even though it's not even a year old actually. Not even a year old, I don't think. But it looks really, really old. I've got a really nice paint job on there. And actually on the back of it, I put my hand on there, which I could have done a little bit better of a job on there. It's kind of smeared, but I just wanted to put my hand on there. Because he didn't actually paint the back. But, like, who pays attention to the back side? Let's see, yeah, so gotta prepare for the colder weather. It's October, so it's gonna be really, really chilly. And as you can see, there's a big wood pile. We actually have two of them. There's a small one right there. That's a smaller one, which we had since earlier this year, or last year actually. But then we have this big one right here, which we have yet to get into, which I know we will. We have a really nice wood stove that was installed, which was really quick, really quick, by my uncle, who lives in Kansas, I think south or something. Him and his wife actually has a store that they sell stoves and stuff, all kinds of stoves, depending on what you need. And we're definitely going to be using ours for this winter. We're going to be putting a lot of good use to it. It's really nice. Fits really nice in the corner. Actually, just around that corner over there are some steps that goes up to a sliding door. And once you get through that sliding door, immediately to your left is the actual wood stove, and it's a really nice color. Yeah, really nice. And I've been pondering about getting a GoPro HD2, or is it a GoPro HD2 Hero, or GoPro Hero HD2 Outdoor Edition. Sorry, it's a lot of things to say. It's kind of a tongue twister. I've been thinking about it. I shop on Amazon.com a lot. I'm a Prime member, which is really nice. Get a lot of discounts. It's free 2-day shipping. Can't remember if it's up to a certain weight, then it's a free shipping or whatever, but it's really good. You get all kinds of discounts and whatnot. Been thinking about it, just kind of pondering, I really want one, but I'm thinking about, you know, all the different accessories I need, like a memory card and this back-facing LCD attachment so you can see what you're actually filming. It just attaches to the back, just like a regular camera. It has a little window, and you can see exactly what you're capturing. And there's some battery charger and whatnot, which I don't know if I'll use that. Maybe not. But I was actually thinking of buying the actual GoPro camera first, and then the memory card, and then the LCD back panel thing. I'm just looking at the price. It's kind of pricey, but it's well worth it. I know the picture quality or the video quality of the GoPro is very, very nice. I've looked on YouTube, and all the videos on there are really, really nice, really clear. The picture clarity is really awesome. The audio is really great. Yeah. So I'm guessing sometime in the future, I'm not exactly sure, I might go ahead and just buy it, and then I'll do an unboxing and a review. And I know I'm gonna have to learn how to, edit video, and so that means I'm gonna have to, get some software, download it, probably buy it. I don't know if you can get it free, free software or something. If anyone knows any type of video editing software I can, download, that's really good. I'll have to learn how to, edit video and stuff, which that's going to be time consuming, which makes sense. Because all my videos so far have been with my cell phone. Just good, I don't have to edit anything. YouTube has this little editing, you can put like, different effects on there. You can add music and stuff. And, it's really intuitive, real easy to use. But I think it would be better if you actually had software and actually took the time to learn how to do it. But like I said, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of practice to perfect it. Because, I want to do these mountain bike videos. I'll strap the GoPro onto my helmet and do some videos on that. Because there's this really, really nice trail, the Flint Hills Nature Trail, which is 117 miles, which I know I won't be able to complete, all in one day. But, I'll be able to do some videos on that. Just kind of show you around, it's really, really nice. It's really, really nice, really scenic, lots of trees, a lot of, green, dark green trees. It's really interesting. There's some, a lot of wildlife that runs around, a lot of wild turkeys that fly around, and some like raccoons and coyotes and whatnot, which is really cool. And I guess towards this winter, which will be really, really nice to go there, but it's gonna be really, really cold. But again, I love snow, and I would love to do some video on that. Yep, gotta enjoy the sunshine and the somewhat warm weather while I can before it hits, winter time. Really, really cold weather.